Is this thing still not charged? Ugh. This was fully charged yesterday. Somehow it's managed to completely run its battery flat, doing absolutely nothing overnight. So, which is really annoying because I'm about to go do a 100-kilometer cycle ride and I wanted to take that camera with me. And I'm also planning on talking a little bit about cryptocurrencies and sort of how that intersects with Elon Musk and Tesla. Because, you know, there's some stuff going on with that. I'm also planning on having another go at editing on my phone, because I was shooting everything in my normal sort of 2.7K 60 frames per second, which I like very much as a sort of frame rate resolution combination, because I can sort of crop down and I can slow stuff down, give it a bit of slow-mo nice and easily. There is one small problem with it though. My phone is not quite powerful enough to run the video editor sort of smoothly. Yeah, so I'm going to try 1080p 30 frames per second and see how we go with that. I'm going to try and get back into sort of mostly daily. There'll be a few days off here and there, especially when Jasper comes over and stuff like that, probably. But for the most part, I want to start churning out the videos. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world and I want to talk about it. By the way, these are the solution to cold feet. Not tin foil, neoprene. Proper neoprene shoe covers. Crossing the M1 for the first time today, which means you probably can't hear a thing I'm saying. Yeah, I better get going again. You know what I've realised? Doing exercise does not make me talkative. Oh dear. This is going to be one of those videos where I go out for a cycle and then I come home and talk about cryptocurrencies, isn't it? So I miscalculated. I've just done 100 kilometers and I've still got another, I don't know, 5 to go. And I'm totally worn out. Oh. Good fun though. I'm supposed to do some filming, yeah. So did you do any on the trip? I did. I managed to do a little bit, but the problem is the more tired I get, the less getting out the camera is something that I have energy for. I know, but it's difficult. Right, so I made it. 100 kilometers. Boom. In fact, 66.5 miles, so whatever that is in kilometers, it's a little bit more than 100. Yeah, that was quite cool. It was a good ride. I'm definitely feeling it, and I am definitely looking forward to the day when I can go out, preferably with other people, and halfway through a ride like this, have lunch, because I haven't had lunch yet, and I'm starving. I think we'll pick up this cryptocurrency business when I'm all sorted out. One of those videos of two halves. I'm going to try and squidge the two halves together into one, But at the moment, I'm still trying to increase my distance. It's a push for me physically, and that obviously makes it more difficult to remember to get the camera out. And also, my hands were freezing because I didn't have proper gloves. I just had these things. Yeah. The shoe covers though, they did work very well, so that was good. My feet weren't really too cold. Yay for the shoe covers. I think it's time for me to sort myself out, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Oh, okie. Yeah, cycling is really tiring. I am definitely going to get myself a way early night tonight. It's just, I mean, it just kind of blew my mind, because like 4 hours of fairly intense exercise, it's just... Well, let me put it this way. I couldn't do that if I was running. Moving on, let's talk about some cryptocurrencies a little bit. Recently, they've been doing rather well. They've gone up in value. A lot. Most of them. And it's probably a bubble, and I'm certainly not going to be giving any investor advice. I just wanted to talk briefly about what's going on and why, to some extent. So basically, firstly, just a bit of background. Cryptocurrencies are effectively... a cryptographic way of decentralizing money. So what that means in non-technical jargon is that fundamentally computers have to solve a problem in order to add a transaction to the blockchain, which is basically just a big ledger that sort of records all the transactions that have occurred. And that amount of processing is, well, huge. And that's one of the big disadvantages of cryptocurrencies. It takes lots of power. Like take Bitcoin, for example. It uses as much power to process new transactions on Bitcoin as the whole of the country of Argentina. One of the things that gives it value, a cryptocurrency, is that there's only so many tokens or coins available. With Bitcoin, it's something like 21 million. So beyond that, the 21 million, there's no more. There's a limited supply. However, and this is where the economics of cryptocurrencies in general are not fully understood. There might be a limit to how many Bitcoins there can be in the world, but there will never be a limit to how many other cryptocurrencies there can be. So although each specific cryptocurrency might be limited in volume, overall cryptocurrencies could sort of be infinite. They can just create, just keep creating new ones. And that could well weigh on the value of such things. Now, what sort of has brought this up and made me want to talk about it a bit today is the fact that Elon Musk, or rather Tesla, bought $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin about a month ago. And I mean, they've done quite well out of that so far. It's gone up like $900 million, which is, I wouldn't mind $900 million. Yeah, so that's pretty good for them. But the thing is, it's such an unstable form of wealth because it isn't backed by anything real like gold or economic activity or the performance of a business. It's all fundamentally pure speculation coupled with somewhere to stick your wealth, a bit like gold, in that I feel it has also been a bit of a safe haven, or it seems a little bit like a safe haven. It's away from the banks, away from taxation. Most governments don't have proper legislation in there to sort of really keep control of the cryptocurrency markets, which is one of the reasons why Elon Musk has been sending out I don't know how many tweets about Dogecoin in particular and Bitcoin. There's an awful lot of chatter coming from Elon. In fact, there's so much that the SEC is actually investigating his Bitcoin related tweets. I think that might well be related to the fact that Tesla has got some investment in that. But either way, I mean, I do think he needs to sort of tread a bit carefully because, he sends a tweet in support of cryptocurrencies and they go up 10-20% like that minute, basically, which is, yeah, it certainly leaves you open to accusations of market manipulation. And I'm not really 100% sure why he likes it so much, because on the one hand, he's very into like, let's save the planet. Yay, let's not waste too much power. On the other hand, cryptocurrencies use tons and tons of energy. So perhaps that's it. Maybe he thinks to himself, you know what, it's great. will encourage cryptocurrencies. They'll take off, power consumption will go up, people will need to find that power from somewhere, and I happen to make solar panels and battery storage. Yay for Tesla! I do kind of wonder to some extent if he just, he's always been quite good at identifying trends in the marketplace and consumer trends, and this is definitely a bubble, a trend of upwards enthusiasm that people have sort of poured onto cryptocurrencies, and I don't know if it'll last. Full disclosure, I do have a little bit of a cryptocurrency. It may go up, it may not. I mean, when I bought it and it was a little bit, I literally was like, you know what, that money's gone. I'll never see that money again. And I think that's probably the best way to invest in these things. If you buy cryptocurrency, just assume you will never see that cash again. And that way you can't lose. Worst case scenario, your prediction comes true and you never see the money again. And if you're lucky, maybe it will go up a load. Who knows? So what do you guys think then? Cryptocurrencies, are they a good thing? Are they a bad thing? Are they going to just disappear, go the way of the dinosaur? Or has it got a future? Yeah. I mean, I think it's got a future. I do. I'm not sure what that future is, but I can't see it just disappearing. It doesn't seem like it could go on forever though. I mean, bubbles don't tend to, but then is it really a bubble? I don't know. I mean, I'm looking forward to this lockdown ending. Have you seen my hair? Oh, that's one of the reasons why I wish I'd shot this video on the bike, because at least then I would have had a helmet on and, this wouldn't be quite so visible. I think probably in a day or two's time, I'm just going to lose my rag with it, get out the clippers and just... It's going to be like another month before they open the hairdressers. And by that point, it's going to be like, oh, I should put a hat on. Very winter appropriate. Yeah, I think I'm going to say goodbye for today now. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, remember to leave a like and share it and subscribe if you haven't already. And follow me on Instagram and Twitter if you don't already. Also, massive thanks to the old Patreon supporters. You guys are awesome. And I'll see you all in the next episode of my vlog. Bye.